Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me for this video and welcome to Tarot by the Pines. I am your lovely host for this channel, Jason. I know I've been going on and on about Llewellyn and their fabulous tarot decks lately that you can catch up on my channel. The past two videos I've done talks about Llewellyn and all of their fabulousness. They recently had a spring sale, and wouldn't you know it, I purchased some spring goodies, folks. So I'm about to do a live unboxing of this thicker than a Snickers goodie box. So if you are interested in seeing what, in fact, I got from Llewellyn, stay tuned. All right, folks, here it is, my spring goodie box. Let's go ahead and open this, because I know you're all dying of anticipation on what exactly I got. All right. She thicker than a Snickers, folks. All right. Up. Here is goodie number one. We have the Spellcaster's Tarot. Very excited to dive into this. And I think I got this for exactly $20. So that is a bargain. And then of course, I got this Tarot Court Cards for Beginners. Bring Clarity to Your Readings by Lisa Robertson. Folks, I struggle with the court cards, and I saw that this book was on sale, and I'm hoping this will help me. I'm very excited to do this. Yeah, so look forward to a book review of this book. And then finally, okay, so in order to get free shipping, you had to go over $30. So I got this calendar. It is the 2023 Tarot Calendar, and I got it for a whopping $3. And take a look at the card. So it's all different cards from different tarot decks. So automatically this is definitely from the Trick or Treat Tarot, and this one is from the upcoming Yuletide Tarot. And then of course this is just the popular High Priestess from the RWS, and I believe this is from the Soul Cats Tarot, Circuit du Tarot here, the Dragon Tarot or Tarot of the Dragons. This one is brand new. I don't recall what deck that is from. Ooh, I like this, the Nine of Swords, I assume. So let's go ahead and actually open this up. So after struggling to open this, here it is in its full packaged glory. We have January, the Queen of Pentacles from the Fairy Wheel Tarot. And it looks like it gives, talks about the symbol of the Chinese lantern, the astrology and court cards, and then astrology. And then it looks like it gives a brief description of the card. That was January. Here's February. Yep, Soul Cats Tarot. And it looks like it picks out a symbol from each of the, well, pick a symbol out of the card to discuss. Then it's a spread here. It talks about the astrology. And then let's go into March. Okay. Circuit du Tarot, the Hierophant. Looks like you're going to get astrology for each of the 12 months. And then going into April, the Two of Wands. Okay. So, as I said before, here are the 12 months. I'm not going to go through all of them because that's just too much. So it looks like it's actually in order. So January, and here's December, of course. And of course, October, which is the Trick or Treat Tarot. So I'm very excited to take a gander through this to see what these cards are from, especially this one and this one. These are really pretty. And just to learn more about what this calendar has in store for me. I've never had a Llewellyn calendar, and for like $3, I mean, you can't beat that. So I had to get that to get the free shipping. So let's go ahead and just open this, and just to get a quick overview of this deck. The Modern Spellcaster's Tarot achieve powerful and diverse spell work through the timeless wisdom of tarot. Now, I have seen this deck floating around since it came out, and to be honest, this really is not my jush, it's not my vibe. However, there were plenty of pros about this deck that kind of outweighed the cons. So as I open this, see it has that magnetic thing here, and it has this ribbon to pull open the book and the cards. And the thing about Llewellyn, I love their boxes. I love that they're these massive boxes that you can keep the book and the cards in, because for someone like me, I don't keep the cards out of the box. So I put the boxes on my altar or on my book stand, whatever, and have it like displayed very beautifully, might I add. So into the book, is it going to be full color? It is. Oh, wow, that smell. Oh my God. I love a book that smells so good. Okay. So one of the things that really kind of kept me away from this deck is that the wands and swords have been switched. So instead of the wands representing the element of fire, it is now represented as air. And now the swords is represented as fire instead of air. So that just kind of threw me off the loop, because I always thought of the swords representing air, and then of course wands representing fire. So I'm kind of interested to see how their interpretation of those two suits have been switched and how they got to that interpretation. So let me go ahead and get into the cards. When it came to the Spellcaster's Tarot, it had a mixture of sexual orientations and different ethnicities. So I really wanted a deck that was overall very welcoming and very, just very inclusive and diverse, because a majority of the tarot decks out there aren't really like that. As you see here, the Two of Cups has two men instead of the usual heterosexual relationship of a male and a female. And I like that it features different ethnicities and sexual orientations. So I'd be curious to see how I can easily pick up, or maybe I'll stumble with the wands and swords. So let's go into just a little bit the tarot court cards for beginners. I struggle with court cards, so this book, I'm hoping it will definitely help me. It is kind of thick in terms of like the information. You have about over 200 pages. So of course it has the history of the tarot, which is fine. Then goes into chapter 2 with the pages. Talks about the pages and they have their own chapter, which I really like. Yep, it goes into the page of swords, cups, wands, and then here was pentacles. And then chapter 3 is in the knights, the 4, the queens, and the 5 is the kings. And then chapter 6 is bringing them all together. It looks like they're giving, she's doing exercising, card spread exercises. And then of course she has in the back of the book, recommended reading books. So let's just skip to the page and see. So you're getting a picture of a court card, and it looks like there is like a a couple sentences of the overall energy or the essence of the page. Then it gives the zodiac signs, the keywords, and then if you read court cards as a person, it has this description here. And then if you read them as an archetypal influence, that is also here. So that's really good. Or if you read them as a spiritual influence, that is here as well. And finally, if you read it as a messenger, so that's really cool. Hopefully with this book, it will give me some nuggets here and there. That way I can apply it to my readings and just to learn more about the core cards and how to read them. So folks, this was my spring purchase from the Llewellyn website. All of this was 35% off, so I had got this for like $3, and I believe this book was $5. And then of course the Spellcaster's Tarot was $20, which is a bargain since retail it was like $30, 30 some dollars, and then I think this book was like $14.99. So maybe this was like a $8-9 book, not sure, but all of this was enough for me to get free shipping over $30. So I am very excited and happy for this spring haul here. So let me know in the comments below if you happen to have shopped during the Llewellyn spring sale, and let me know if you have any of these items, particularly the Spellcaster's Tarot and this book. Let me know in the comments below your experiences with them, as I am very excited to dive into this deck and book. So stay tuned when I do a deck review, and then once I finish reading this book, I will do a book review. So again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you for my next video. Take care, folks.